Hey guys, how's your day going? This is Ersnick, ERSNC, with a new video from Mind of an Aspie. So enjoy. Today, I'd like to talk about casual gaming, what it means to be a casual player, and basically why I feel like casual gaming and being a casual player isn't overly a bad thing. Like, I am a casual gamer. I like to play games casually. That doesn't mean I don't get invested in a series. That doesn't mean I don't like. I consider myself to be a part of certain fandoms. I don't feel like just because I like to play games on an easier difficulty so that way I can get immersed in the story or get immersed in the world doesn't mean I'm a shit gamer. Like, I'm a casual gamer because I like to. It's a form of an escape. It's a form of entertainment for me. I don't. If you like to play games because of the challenge they hold, that's great. That's fucking awesome. You do that. I like to get. I like to visit worlds that I wouldn't like. I wouldn't be able to visit in reality. Like, I love Fallout. Well, I like the Fallout world. I I like the Elder Scrolls series. I love Mass Effect, or at least I did. I prefer single player games. I very rarely play multiplayer games. I very rarely play mobile games unless like it's something I like. If it's part of a world or a series or something that I'm actually invested in, like say, I loved Fallout Shelter. I thought that was a great game. I got bored of it after a while, which is another thing. I have a very short attention span, which means that I can, if a game's repetitive, or I get stuck doing the same thing over and over again, or something, I will get bored of it very quickly. And honestly, if like I said, if you play games for the challenge, that's good for you. I can't. I have anxiety and I have all these issues which I'm not going to go into because they sound like excuses even to me. But I'm not going to play a game on hard difficulty unless I know I can beat it on a lower difficulty. If I know I can beat a game, maybe if I feel up to it, I'll play it on a harder difficulty. Otherwise, I'm just going to play it for the story. I play the games because they're an interesting world. Like, I love open world games. Yes, a world can be too big. Yes, a game can be too empty. Like, the size of a world doesn't matter as long as it's densely populated by creatures, by people, by towns. If your game world doesn't have any of that, it doesn't matter how freaking big it is. Which is another thing altogether. But I am a casual gamer. I don't get why. Okay, so take the Mega Man franchise and fandom as a whole. Reverse that, fandom and franchise as a whole. Like with Mega Man, they started introducing difficulty settings, and the fandom were like, "No, we don't want fucking casuals doing that. You're gonna fucking ruin the game." And it's like, no. You want to stay a challenge, play on a higher difficulty. If you want, Capcom are trying to make the game as accessible to people as they can. And like I said, I don't play Mega Man because to me it's too difficulty. It's too difficult. It's too challenging. And yeah, even though they have lowered the difficulty, I actually Mega Man 11 looks pretty interesting. I might, if I ever get the chance to, I might get it. I don't know, but like, yeah, hardcore gamers. For the longest time, I thought I was a hardcore gamer. Then I realized hardcore more often than not resulted in stubborn, stagnant, staying in place. Like a lot of fans would rather their favorite franchises stay the same. consistently, never changing. And like, that's how a series dies. It's constantly doing the same thing over and over again. Yes, a series can make mistakes and do something that ultimately lessens the overall quality of the series of a title, but they can learn from that mistake. If you don't, if a series doesn't change, it's going to be, it's going to get boring. I mean, what do you think Assassin's Creed 4 was so fucking popular? Because they changed the formula, they changed it up. They didn't do the same thing again. But like I said, take Mega Man for instance. They started introducing difficulty settings, and I don't see that as a problem. If anything, that can only be a good thing. Like, if you like playing a game on easy just to experience it, good for you. If you like playing games for challenges, okay, you do that too. I just feel like being a casual gamer, there's like this weird stigma. Like, you tell people I play games casually and they're like, "Oh, so you don't understand, so you're not a real fan then." And it's like, bitch, I could tell you things about the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series that you wouldn't even have known. Like, you'd have to have digged deep into files and freaking documents and everything, and sometimes even supplement material like actual novels and shit, just to know this shit. And you call me not a fan because I like to play on a lower difficulty than you. Actually, the Fallout series is a good example because I actually like barely scraping by the skin of my teeth in like Fallout New Vegas. I love Fallout New Vegas, especially the Ultimate Edition, the Game of the Year Edition, the one with all the DLCs. And I do mean all the DLCs, because it's actually a lot of fun. I actually like playing on normal or harder because it's a good balanced challenge to me. But at the same time, but once you get piss off the legions, the Caesar's Legion or Kaiser's Legion, whatever. Once you piss them off, and he starts sending Caesar starts sending assassins after you, there's a bug or something. Like, it's bugged out where Caesar, the Legion assassins have equipment so fucking advanced that the only way you can survive an encounter with them is either use most of your healing items, or you lower the difficulty. And yeah, once I got to that point where Caesar's legions were coming at me, I had to lower the difficulty. Yes, it's not as challenging and all, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm still having a lot of fun. I'm still exploring the Mojave, and yeah, I'm still enjoying it. Now, yeah, technically, you can get difficulty settings wrong. You can get it. Like I said, it's about balance. Like, is it fair that I have to play on a lower difficulty because one single part of the game is unbalanced, like super really difficult, even on normal? No, that's not fair. But at the same time, I'm still enjoying the game. I still like the game. I'm still going to play the game. I hope to complete it eventually. I played it before. I got pretty damn far. I got up to Honest Hearts, and I was at such a high level that the enemies were actually more at a higher level than the natives. So the natives were dying left, right, and center, and I was like, I can't fucking complete this because so many of the characters that I want to interact with are going bye-bye, and I'm just shit. It's not very immersive if the monsters, if the creatures, if the mobs, if the mutant animals are going to kill. Okay, when you start Honest Hearts, okay, spoiler, by the way, in Honest Hearts, when you get to Zion, the party you initially set out with get wiped out immediately, and you find a native who's like, "Come with me. I'll help you get to. I'll help you get to a safe place." When I was going with him. I was going there, and so, because of how high my level was, a freaking really high level Yao Guai freaking spawned him and killed my guide like straight away. And he was supposed to be strong enough to be able to protect me. And I'm like, well, shit, now what? Where do I go? Which is why I initially stopped playing. Hopefully I'll be able to get past that this time. Who knows? It wasn't exactly game breaking the first time, I just got frustrated. Like I said, it was kind of immersion breaking. That said, like, I really don't think... I'm a casual gamer. I like playing on an easy difficulty. And holy shit, am I sweaty. I don't know, if you saw my last video, there was some sort of sound dissonance or whatever because I had my aircon on. So it was trying to, what do you call it? The volume was trying to level out or whatever. So even though you could barely, because you could hear the aircon in the back, but you could barely hear my voice. So this time I have my aircon off and it is so freaking hot. So yeah, that's why I'm so freaking sweaty. So yeah, that's my opinion. Casual gaming shouldn't be looked down upon just because, you know, some people enjoy playing on a low difficulty. It's not a bad thing. Whatever. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope to see you next time. And if you like the video, comment, like, subscribe if you haven't. I know people people supposedly get pissed about that, but it's something you have to do. Like, I have to say this, otherwise you'd be surprised. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.